Push Fed Podcast in full effect. We are live with another episode of Neon Streams, and we got my boy Hot Boy Shaq in the building. How you doing, my
What
brother?
it do, man? I'm good, brother. I'm here with you. It's payback, man. What's up?
Payback.
Yeah.
It's payback,
It's
right?
payback, all right.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. We had a little technical difficulties at first, but we back,
For sure.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens. But, hey, I'm glad to have you here.
Appreciate you, man.
It's our first interview.
For sure.
I'm glad to have you in this bitch with me.
Let's get it.
Hey,
Let's
so
run it.
I seen you in the club with Boozy, man. How was that?
That shit was turned, man. Every time I get with Boosie, we be live like that nigga there. A nigga to go out where you want to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even be having fun in the club. I'm one of them niggas who be in the club and be looking like, man, this shit whack. This shit boring. I'm ready to go home.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was with bro, I had a great ass time. I ain't had fun in the club in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, what was he down here for?
He had a show down here, but then he had a movie premiere for his new movie, and I had popped up at his movie premiere. So when he seen me, bro, like, damn, bro, I ain't even think you was gonna come out here. I'm surprised to see you. Like, it made that nigga smile just seeing me out there supporting him and shit. But I told him, like, nigga, yeah, your music raised me though, nigga. Like, I grew up on this shit, nigga.
Right.
Like, so I'ma always support you, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like real nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta support that.
And so when you see him in like media interviews,
Mm-hmm.
on his music,
Yeah.
everything like that, is he like the same person, or you know how it is when you see some people and then they're just not the same? So how is that? How was that meeting?
That nigga, they're the same person. I'm talking about. He act just like he is on them interviews and shit. He act like that in real life.
Uh-huh.
Ain't no capping with that man. That man, him.
Uh-huh.
That's my boy right there.
Okay, that's
For
what's up.
sure.
And so we're gonna get into a little bit of background of you.
Okay.
And so where are you from originally?
I'm originally from up north Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I've been down here since I was like 7, 8 years old, bro. Charlotte like raised me though. For sure. I went to elementary, middle here. Well, I got kicked out of middle school. I had to go to Concord schools, but I've been down here forever.
Right.
For sure.
So I've been down here for about almost 10 years now,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm from Raleigh originally, and so I still haven't really got the Charlotte shit. Like, what is some Charlotte shit? Like, what is like just Charlotte?
Shit, the transit.
Uh-huh.
Transit center, we used to go down on the transit all the time. Eastland Mall, yeah, that's on the east side. That's where I'm from.
Where's
Like
the
Eastland
Eastland?
Mall is legendary.
Is the Eastern Mall still it's still up or not?
Hell no, they took that
Oh,
shit
took
down
that shit
about
down.
5-6 years ago.
I heard that shit when I
right longer than that, right 10. Yeah. That shit been gone.
when I first got here. They said don't go over there.
Oh no, I used to go down. Niggas used to meet up and fight in that mall.
They said nigga do not go over there.
Yep, niggas was meeting up fighting out there, all type of shit. Used to go down too. But the Epic Center was one of them too. But like we got a lot of legendary shit in Charlotte though, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when did you start like getting into your music? Like when did you start creating music?
Shit, I was in a group called Straight Drop, the youngest out the camp. Like I was the youngest nigga in the group. And we used to record in the motherfucking closet at my nigga J Mike house. We used to always record there. And shit, bro, I was the wackest one in the group. I was trash. I'm talking about I couldn't rap at all. I could never do this shit. But I kept going and kept pushing. And then when I lost my brother with the shit, that's what really motivated me to keep going. Like, damn, I gotta do this shit for my dog. Like, he loved this shit. The night he died was January 2012. January 1st, 2012, yeah. So that night, he didn't even get to see the video we had dropped. You feel? He was so excited about it, but he never got to watch it because he died that night. So after that, I just was like, man, I want to do this music shit, not just for me, but for my dog, too, and just keep this shit rolling. Yeah.
And do you feel like your brother's passing helped you in music? Did it help you? Did you take some aspects from his rapping and put it into your rapping as well?
Yeah, for sure, because he reminded me, like I told you, like, we was raised on Boosie and Webbing, so, like, I was like Boosie. He was always like Webbing. That nigga was popping shit with his music. Like, to this day, that nigga shit on YouTube, and he got comments on that motherfucker. People love that nigga shit. Like, he hard like that. So once I used to be like, okay. I used to bite my brother sometimes like, damn, nigga, that shit hard. I got to cup like that.
Right.
But I was learning from him, too, at the same time, yeah.
And what do you feel like your most viral song was, or viral moment? Like, where do you think that was the most, where you felt like, oh, I'm over the hump now?
Yeah. When I did Outside remix and with Boosie, I did Outside first, and I put the beat on YouTube, and I was like, shit, whoever got the best challenge, you get a free verse by Shaq or whatever. Once I did that, I posted everybody. I had about 100 videos, motherfuckers redoing that shit. And I posted them on my page too. So once I did that, they made the song grow. Like fuck, like the beat itself had about 20,000 views on YouTube in a week, bro. For people going to go rap off that shit. So once that shit went viral, bro, I just came out with the remix, turned it up even more. Everybody was like, "Who you putting on there?" I was like, them acting all like I ain't knowing shit. Some people was like, "Man, you need to put Boosie on there." I'm like, the whole time I'm like, yeah, that's who I got.
Sure.
You feel me? So when I put Boo on there, man, that shit really just turned up even more in the city, and then a lot of other states, and a lot of people wanted to book me after that. And that shit just went crazy, bro. Like, that shit changed my life. I got that shit tatted on me. We outside.
Word.
I swear to God, it's one of my biggest songs.
Is that your favorite song that you had so far?
Not no more. Not no more. Yeah, I done made better shit than
Yeah,
that.
I said that it probably
but-
like you've been evolving, and that you probably feel like your time with that song has passed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
over.
you just you're on to bigger and better
To this
shit.
day, I still get mad when I gotta perform that motherfucker. I'm just so tired of performing it.
For sure.
I'll be like, damn, I gotta perform this shit again. But they love it. You gotta get the people what they want.
For sure.
It ain't about me.
Okay. So I see you with Social Currency right now.
Yeah.
And how did that come about? When did you start linking up with Carter?
I got with Social Currency like probably a year after Outside was going crazy type shit. And I guess bruh seen Carter see my work ethic by myself and, with my niggas around me. And me and his son Zay was always cool. Like, lil' bro always fucked with my music type shit. And bro was just like, shit, bro, whenever you ready, let's do this shit. And then, like, after we had talked one time, he came and got me probably like, shit, about 6 months later, he came and got me. And then then went from there.
Whenever you're talking to Carter or anything like that, and he's looking at signing an artist, what kind of aspects does he look for? What did he look for in you that he saw other than your work ethic? Like, what did he see that made him like, oh, I'm a pick
That
him
nigga
up?
there, I ain't gonna lie, he want to see the star in you. He want to see like what's different about you and what you can bring to the table. But definitely your work ethic though. You gotta be work. You can't be no lazy ass nigga, cause they definitely don't want nobody lazy over there type shit. Like you gotta be able to work. You gotta think he didn't work with one of the biggest niggas in the game, the baby, and that nigga work ethic crazy type shit. So they ain't coming with no niggas who ain't been, grinding for this shit. Cause they done seen a nigga do that shit. So like that's a big fact.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so when you think of work ethic, I don't think when we talk about music artists, I don't think people really understand what that means.
Yeah.
When it comes to work ethic, like talking about sleeping in
Grinding.
the studios.
Yeah, sleepless
like,
nights.
Sleepless nights, making music. What was that work ethic for you? What did that look like?
Shit, traveling, goddamn piling up in a fucking room, about 4-5 of us, goddamn sharing the bed, sometimes sleeping on the floor, nigga. We taking about $500 out, like, nigga, grinding to get these CDs out, go tag whatever city up, just promotion. Like, you got to be willing to hit that groundwork. You got to go to them big platforms that's having something like when Texas, what's that shit called? South, how you say it? South by Southwest. You got to be able to hit that shit. You got to be outside, though. You got to do the groundwork. Even at homecomings, you got to be out there tagging they shit up, let people know who you is out there. Like, you got to be willing to sacrifice a lot of shit, bro. Like, it was times I couldn't even spend time with my kids because I was chasing this shit so bad. But it just would come with this shit. You feel me?
Right. And when did you feel like when did you really feel like you had something, like you knew you had the talent into doing this music?
I guess after I did Outside and seen it touch other states, not just where I was from, when I was seeing other people reach out to me after it went crazy, and it was like, I really was out of here. I really could have been on, because when Outside was going crazy right around COVID, nigga, they calling my phones. I got motherfuckers calling me in different states, trying to book me in Miami, Atlanta, all other states. Like, bro, we got 5,000 for you, nigga. Come perform that shit. Da. Man, I'm talking about a day or two later, nigga, everybody called me back and told me they couldn't book me. Cause the pandemic was going on. The clubs was just closing, everything. So it was like right when I hit the ground running, that shit fucked me up. Like a lot of niggas be like, man, COVID turned me up. This shit did this for me. Man, that shit fucked me up, bro. I was out of here. If that shit would have never stopped me, I was gone.
Right.
All I had was the internet to work. That's it. But niggas was trying to book me after that shit, bro.
COVID really showed a lot of people who they were, because it was all we doing was sitting in the house.
That's it.
Like all we doing was sitting in the house and looking at
That shit was driving me crazy.
Right.
Like that.
Right. I'm sitting here like, dang, like I ain't never seen nothing like that. Shit was like a movie.
Nah, for real. That's what it reminded me of, like some movie shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you can't leave the house. You gotta wear a mask everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was different.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was different.
And so within being signed, what were kind of some of the challenges you faced from that transition from independent to now signed to a label?
Oh shit, man! Independent might be kind of easier because when you sign to that label, you really can't drop how you want to drop, and that's like the biggest thing with that shit. Like, you might have so many songs in the vault and whatever, but if you can't go to that label and tell them, all right, I got to roll out, I got a plan with this shit. This what I'm doing. They gonna hold that bitch like that because they ain't with that just dropping without no plan, bro. You can't drop without no plan. And you feel me? That's just the business side, like I was saying before. Like, that business shit mean a lot. But once you independent, like, bro, that shit, you do whatever the fuck you want while you independent. You ain't got to answer to nobody. You can go on that laptop and upload your shit by your damn self and just do your thing. You feel me? So it was a lot of changes for me with that shit because I was used to doing everything by myself and who was in my circle helping me type shit.
Do you feel like it opened your eyes?
Hell yeah.
When it came to that being signed, did you feel like it opened your eyes for the better, or did you feel like I still kind of feel a little stagnant right here?
I felt stagnant a lot. Right. Yeah, I never kept that. Like, I felt like that shit was holding me back because my fans wanted me to drop so much more music and put out music because I only had dropped like one album. So when I had first got with Social Currency, I had dropped one album and I ain't never dropped the album after that again. So after that, I felt like, damn, I let some people down and I fucked up with a lot of situations because people wanted me to drop. You feel me? Like, I got die-hard fans. Like, they rock with me hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so how did you stay motivated within that time? Like, because I know it's kind of hard when something you love, being able to be taken away from you. Because I'm a fighter. So when I got injured, it was like one of those darkest, like, I'm in my head all the time. I'm just thinking like, damn, I can't really do something that I love.
Facts.
So how did that affect you at that moment in time?
Really, bro, cause I was in that hole before too. I wasn't going to the studio. I just was losing hope with the shit, cause it was like, man, I can't go how I want to do. I can't move how I want. But it was like everywhere I go, like any place I pop out at and people see me, it's Shaq. Where the music, nigga? When you drop and we waiting on you, like email me something, nigga. Like, what's up? We need it. Like, the streets dry, nigga. We waiting on you. So that shit always like, damn, Shaq, you got people waiting on you, bro. I remember when nobody was waiting on your shit. So that really opened my eyes a lot. Like, man, I got some people who really on my side for real, for real. I had to get to the point where I had to stop looking at the niggas around me to support me and be thankful for what God was showing me out for people on the outside was. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So I was like, man, that's all the motivation I need, even with kids. When kids see me, they know who I am. They moms and dads, he want to take a picture with you. Yeah, come on, let's do it. Like, I'm with that. Like, that's the shit that motivates me to keep this shit pushing.
I think as artists, like, that transition to who your target audience is, it's those kids.
Yeah.
It's those kids gonna be the one that keep playing your shit over and over.
They gonna make TikTok dance to your shit.
Right.
Your shit up after that.
Right, exactly. And I'm like, I think that's one of the things that as artists, like strategic planning, needs to evolve is with who is your target audience? Who are you really speaking to?
Facts.
Who is your music going to? All of that, because that's really going to turn you up.
Facts.
In general. And I'm sure you've dealt with that too as well. Like, you've looked at it. I know that y'all made a plan and looked at who's really listening to your music.
Yeah, I always look at my insights.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Who do you feel like as far as in North Carolina, other than North Carolina, like what other states really has started like rocking with you the most?
States are just what?
What states? Yeah, like what's other states been like bumping your music heavy?
Atlanta, for sure. Yeah, they was spinning my shit. Hey, they always support.
Yeah.
Somebody hit me up from fucking Ohio. People in New Jersey, like I was telling you, they fuck with me. People from Philly fuck with me. My brothers up there used to play my shit hard. Like, it was some states. Like, I had a couple people who were just motherfuckers overseas used to write me and be like, man, we love your music out here. You feel me? So, like, that should be motivating a nigga to see that my music can touch people outside of the world. Or outside of Charlotte.
Yeah. Because I feel like once you get out of your city, like, people start fucking with you a lot more than the people
Yeah,
in your city.
yeah, that's always anywhere you go for sure.
And then when you see the music scene in Charlotte, where do you think it's at right now? Do you think we're on a rise, or we think we're at a plateau? Like, where do you feel the music scene is at right now?
I feel like we was at a rise. We was at a rise like a motherfucker. Like we was hitting it, boom, boom, boom. We were coming in hard. Like this was Charlotte is. Excuse me. But I felt like Charlotte, I guess they just started noticing like wasn't nobody making it in time, you know, as fast as the baby did type shit. So a lot of people start losing hope with this shit. Like, so a lot of, I'm talking about, I know a lot of niggas who fell back from this music shit. And you know, ain't nothing wrong with it, but when you got real life situations going on and you got kids and you out here trying to provide, and this all niggas know, and that shit ain't going where you want, you gotta go, hey, plan B. I gotta get this money some way. So I think that's why that shit kind of died down right now, because niggas got tired of that shit. Like, it's a young nigga world. Like, these young niggas, this they shit now. For sure. I'm like an OG to this shit now. Yeah.
And do you feel like, speaking of that, do you feel like the baby was the greatest, was one of the best representations of North Carolina music so far, or do you think there's other people that's represented a little bit better than that?
There's definitely people who could have did it better too. Like, bro, did this shit. Don't get me wrong, but this nigga's like damn, who was turned like De Niro Ferrar. Like he was one of them great ones. You feel me? Like that nigga taught me a lot with this music shit. Like that's my dog. Like he was one of the ones, and you know, like anywhere I go, people always be like, bro, you goddamn, boy, we need you in the dough. We know you gonna do this, do that. Man, there's just so many politics with this shit though, bro. That's it.
How do you feel that your network has expanded and diversified your music? So I seen you with my boy from Jersey. You did a feature with. How do you feel like that's elevated or evolved your music? How do you feel like that's happened?
Man, that shit always help, bro. Cause when people see that you can get out your comfort zone and hop on some shit that they on, they like, oh, this nigga different. He raw. He coming with the shit we be on. Like, niggas ain't think I could rap like that on no drill shit. Yeah. But I got on it because I felt like, damn, this what bro on. Like, this next. Like, motherfuckers like drill music. Some people don't. But I was like, I know I can get attention from motherfuckers up north off this drill shit. You feel me? And that's what it did. Like, a lot of people start following me, fucking with my shit after they seen that.
What? How did that story even come about? How'd you get with bro?
Was Zay Flames, Free Zay Flames too. I was in Audio Box chilling one night, and his manager knew me. He was like, bro, you hot Boy Shaq? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, I need you to fuck with my artist. How much you want for a feature? I'm like, shit, da-da-da-da-da. He like, here, nigga, cash me out right there. He like, bro, but you got to keep up with him because he this and that. Because, you know, them up north, they kind of like, they don't write, bro. They got them just go in there and get it in type shit. But I'm more of a writer, nigga. I don't like going in there freestyling type shit. But they were just like, bro, you can keep up. I'm like, shit, watch this. And once I showed they was like, God damn, boy, you ate on that motherfucker. I'm like, exactly, nigga. Put that shit in front of me. I'm going to do it every time.
Right.
I don't care what beat it is. It could be fucking white people music. I'm going to cut up. Country music. Yeah, I'm going to cut up. For real.
Nah, I feel you. We got the new album out. Let's talk about that. How did that album come back? Payback? How did that come about?
The Udu Pack out right now. Payback is the name for the whole project. It came out because I just felt like it was payback for the times that I laid back. Like, man, I'm him for real with this music shit, and I got a lot of people goddamn rooting for me, and I felt like the industry owed me. I feel like they owe me. Like, nigga, I'm supposed to be in the door. I'm with the game missing type shit. You feel me? So I just felt like shit, it's payback. And I was like, nah, like, that's the name. Because I had another name called Standing on Business. Saying that shit 2 years ago. Now the whole world standing on business this, standing on business that. I said, oh, no, I got to change my album name. These niggas got them going crazy with this shit right now. So I just wanted to call it Payback. And it's I'm doing packs with this. Like, the Udu pack is the first pack. I got 3 songs on there. Bad Bitch Getter, Busybody feature Fetty P. Franklin. Yeah, my little yeah. I did it with packs because full albums ain't really getting the streams right now. Like, it's fucked up. If you know this music shit, you'll know that albums fucked up right now. And singles where it's at. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a pack each month. So this month I did the Udu pack. Udu mean, you know, for the girls, your little boo-boo, your little all that, you feel me? So I did this one for the girls. These 3 songs straight for the bitches. Like, they gonna love it. They gonna dance to it. They gonna bounce that ass to it. They gonna goddamn TikTok it, whatever they want to it. You feel me? And that's what I named it that. And then I got, after this pack, I got 3 more. I got the Revenge pack, I got the Party pack, and I got the Pain pack. You feel me? So after that, when all them shits come out, the whole pack, it's gonna say Payback on it, but you gonna be able to have all them songs right there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Under one name, it's just gonna be all the songs. Like that right now, I got 3 songs just out right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But next month I'm gonna have 4 songs out. You feel me? It's like that.
Okay. Where'd you come up with this process? That's because I think that's really smart because a lot of people
That shit took a minute.
Right. I mean, a lot of people like you just said, nobody's listening to 20-something song albums. It's
they ain't
too
paying
much.
attention to this
I know,
too much. Yeah, it's like, damn, what's next? God damn, let me listen to somebody else now. You feel me? If you ain't no big artist, niggas ain't listening to that shit,
Not
bro.
listening to it.
And that's what my team around me was saying, like, nah, bro, just give them something short and simple right quick that they gonna like and play back to back. They gonna keep playing that shit. You feel me? And I like, yeah, that's the move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they playing it over and over and over again. I think that help with the plays too as well.
It help with your streams.
Mm-hmm. And so, what do you feel like you want your audience to grab from your music, from this album?
You know, I just want them to grab from you talking about the whole Payback album.
Yeah, what do you want them to take away from it?
Man, this nigga, shit, I feel like T.I., the king of the South, shit, nigga. That's how I want them to get from this shit, nigga. Like, him. Every time you come to the Carolinas, nigga, you gonna know that's that nigga in the South. Like, he pop his shit. Like, he got that good music. You can cry and get some money to it. You can feel it. Like, you might be going through some shit and need to hear my shit, because a lot of niggas' stories be the same. For real, a lot of men, like, we grow up on hard times, so a lot of niggas can feel me from that shit. And the bitches, I love the females.
Sure.
You feel me? Like, the females gonna support you better than anybody. Mm-hmm. So I try to stay in that lane. I try to stay in, like, the club lane a lot with my shit, because the club where it's at. Like, I always been doing club music.
For sure. Yeah. That makes I've always said, I mean, like, as long as you can stay in the club, you'll be lit forever. Mm-hmm. You'll be lit forever. If you can stay in the club, have people, because everybody's gonna hear you. The music is gonna stay the same, but the generations will grow up. But as long as your song can transcend through those generations, you'll be forever good.
Yep. Outside been out for 3 years, and that motherfucker still getting played in the club.
Exactly. And as long as you can stay in the club,
as long as you stay in the club, you good.
Right.
That's a fact.
And with all the packs that came out, what do you think your favorite song is off all the albums? Off the album.
Damn. I probably got a couple, bro.
I know the audience gonna decide.
Yeah, they gonna decide. But
you know, anyone that sticks out to you?
Hurt People. Yeah, that's like one of my ones, because I'm on a different melody with them. My sister Lil John, she helped me a lot on this track. Like, it's called Hurt People. And I just feel like a lot of people can understand and feel me on that shit. You know, I say hurt people, I always hurt people, and that's real shit. You know, and people go through that shit every day. So I just felt like that was one of the ones. That's a new Shaq, a versatile Shaq. They ain't never get this side of me. They always got turnt Shaq, party Shaq, might shoot a nigga Shaq. You feel? I want to show them that I'm grown now, though. Like, I'm on some other shit. I'm elevating, yeah.
Right, you're always evolving. And I definitely see it within your music from when the first time I saw you, and now to where you're at right now.
Facts.
You're forever evolving. Where can everybody stream this music from? Where can they get the pack from?
Hey, the Udu pack out right now on all platforms. Tell your mama, your girlfriend, your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, your grandpa, everybody, even your ops. Nigga, tell them go play that Hot Boy shit. You feel me? But the Udu pack is, you know, that's for my females, all the sexy ladies out there. That's for y'all. I want them to ride and bump to that. Yeah.
Right.
I got the niggas next, though. The Revenge pack is the one. Yeah. You gonna want a Pooh Shiesty mask.
Word.
Yeah.
We gonna have my boy Hot Boy Shaq come back through, and when we get all the packs done, we gonna do it. We should do a review or something.
Let's do it.
We should do a review.
Let's do it, bro.
Yeah, go through everything. But shit, it's your boy E-Man, and we leaving out of here with Push Effect Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. My boy Hot Boy Shaq. Thank you for tuning in.
You know it, my boy. Appreciate you.